are on day 84 of Entrepreneurialism. 64 of Entrepreneurialism365 in my attempt to show you a behind-the-scenes look at what an everyday person goes through or deals with or handles trying to become an entrepreneur for themselves, for their families. An everyday individual who has a full-time job and who has a family. So we're on day 84 of, God, why do I keep saying 80? 64 of this vlog, a daily vlog for 365 days of starting from scratch with zero experience, zero money invested. Yesterday was a great day. We got our planner all worked out. We had it all situated. And there was only two things we missed, one of which got canceled to today, and the other was I failed to meet that expectation. I just simply forgot. Not forgot. I didn't find the time to properly execute that task, and by the time I did, it was evening, and I think the time difference in that was where I told myself, just I gotta let that one go, and I'll roll it over to today. So that's gonna be today's task, is to complete that one from yesterday, and the other one got rescheduled. So we got another full day of course, which is how we hope to have it every day. I'm arriving at work now, gonna get started, gonna get the day rolling. A little more rested today, fortunately, so we should have an even more productive day today than we did yesterday. Last night I was able to stay up regardless of how tired I was. I didn't hit 200 comments in a post, but I was able to get somewhere around 60. And it's mostly because I was literally passing out, writing comments, replying to comments, passing out, like I'd start writing something and I'd open my eyes and there would be a bunch of random letters and it was gibberish or didn't make full sense in a sentence or whatever, meaning I was passing out writing comments or replying to comments. So after about the maybe 8th time I realized I was passing out, I told myself, okay, it's time to go to sleep. My body's fully ready to go. I'm ready to just close my eyes and I'll be out. And that's what happened. But I was able to complete all of my tasks yesterday with the exception of those two that got moved to today. And we're gonna have another successful day. So let's get it. The Entrepreneurialist, excited for your day. I hope you're ready. Hope you're gonna humble yourself today. I hope you're gonna be ready to grind today. And we're gonna get to it. I'll be right back. Go. So let's get started. Gotta take my planner. I'm gonna go put it down, have a sip of coffee, and see what I gotta start today.
TikTok quote of the day: the flow of ideas usually starts after you get started. That's a quote by Peter McKinnon. Just get started, see what happens. Struggling with ideas? Start. Do something. It'll come. Another delivery, guys. It's been a great day so far. Fairly simple, I gotta say. I feel like my tasks maybe I don't want to push myself too hard, but I feel like maybe today's tasks were a little too easy, or in 2 days I got used to them. I don't know. It seems pretty menial today. I might have to add a little extra on top just for flavor, because I'm pretty much knocking everything out without any hesitation. I mean, actually, there's 2 goals that I kind of pushed over. Didn't do them yet, but I have till the end of the day to get them done. Just got off a call with my brother Mike and his wife Jocelyn, just shooting the shit, catching up. We haven't talked in a couple days, so and he's doing it up. He's doing what he's got to do over there. He's staying busy, and I'm staying busy over here. But we find a way to still communicate, find a way to still talk, and let each other know that we're still here, which is awesome. It's awesome because you got someone that you can depend on to just, even when you least expect it, or you're just having a bad day, like that one call could change the whole day. And yeah, man, it's about building those connections. Yesterday's message was, the quote of the day didn't match the message that I was putting out for the day, but the message for the day was, to build connections, build your foundation. And when you build that foundation of core individuals that have a like-mindedness, like, to yourself, it's just so valuable to both you and them, because you have someone that you can talk to on just a very simple, plain level field, not get anywhere too advanced, and everything's understood on both sides as far as the conversation and the language used. You're understanding where each other's coming from, you're understanding the situations, and you in a sense are holding yourself accountable or up to speed with everything, in that if you set goals or you wanted to get something done, or you've been meaning to get something done, and you talk with your foundation or your core, your community, they'll ask the questions that need to be asked without hesitation, because it's part of what they are and what they do. They give themselves goals and they give themselves tasks, and they're making sure they're keeping up to date with them. So it's about building that foundation. We gotta get around to doing that, man. That's something I really want to push. And actually, it's funny because I didn't look at it like this, and I swear I cannot emphasize this enough. I did not intend for this to be it. But one of my goals, and I'll post it right here. It's going to be posted right there. I have a goal to start a network of like-minded individuals who are motivated or motivators, and inspire them to pay it forward. Meaning we give each other some accountability, we give each other some advice, and we give each other some helping hands, and we just build around each other. But we don't keep it to ourselves. We go out and we do the same thing with someone else. So it's like networking. MLM is the best way to describe it. You start with someone above you, they teach you the ropes, and they teach you to start your own group, and in that you start your own group, and your group, you teach them to start their own group. So now your group of 5 turns to a group of 10 or 15 or 20, and it's just on and on and on. It's a simple thing like that. But this is for entrepreneurship. This is for self-growth. This is for self-motivation. And I'm excited. I really want to start just a core group that I can do this with, that I can grow with in this manner. And yesterday's message accidentally ended up being one of my goals, which is to start a community. And now today I'm still looking at it like I really want to start a community, which is one of the goals, and I'm gonna make that happen. But the funny thing is I wouldn't have made it happen, or it may not have become a goal, had I not just started doing what I was doing, had I not just started recording a daily vlog, had I not just started doing the planner, my daily planner now, thanks to my brother Mike. It wouldn't have been put out there if I didn't have it, if I didn't just start. So it's just starting is what's holding you back. If you just start, man, everything will fall into place. I promise you. You got to try it, man. Don't hesitate. Just do it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, man. Check this shit out. Fuck, you probably can't see it. Oh yeah, you can. There's 3 little dots. I don't know what they're called. You guys can't see me, but you can hear me. Back at work. Just went on a little delivery. And now, got to finish up the day. Got 3rd segment coming up. Got a few more things I got to do in the task book, in the planner, and see what happens. Hold on. Oh, he's not there. I thought the GM was going to be there. I didn't want him to see me talking on the camera, recording. He's going to be like, what the fuck is going on here? He probably wouldn't tell me that, but, just had to exaggerate it to make it look like, I'd get in big trouble. But I hope you guys are having a good day, man. Just had a good talk with Brother Mike. Catching up, we hadn't talked. I mentioned it earlier. Finished up the call after the bank run, and now I'm back on the yard. So I'm going to finish up the next hour or 2 here. Got a call with Jocelyn in a bit. We're going to talk about some stuff and see what happens. Hope you guys are keeping it going. Keep grinding, stay humble. Be right back. Let's get it. And that's how the day goes. It's just that easy. Another beautiful day, another productive day. Got a couple more things on my task book I got to do, my planner. And then we're going to complete the day. I'm excited. Today was another good day, productive, very inspirational. I got to clean my car, dang. I just vacuumed too. Got a few things done that weren't in the planner, but excited about. It's all about production. It's all about production. Today, on my new daily quest to find and build my foundation.
and my community. I connected with a gentleman who lives in the UK, no, in Canada, lives in Canada, runs his own, 22 years old, runs his own auto detailing. I guess it's mobile right now, looking to get into a shop eventually. So I've been talking with him all day, which is pretty cool, because it's a quest again to connect with one new person a day, one, and build that network. And this youngster is, I say youngster, it's only a couple years. I feel like I'm old, I'm not. This guy's got his business running. I haven't been able to get out how long he's been doing it, but it sounds like he's been doing it a while. He's got a little bit of a client base now. So just been offering some suggestions and some ways to either gain more clients or, you know, get return clients, and how to possibly capitalize in his area and his niche and his business. And just excited to be talking with him and having met someone new for the next day. So tomorrow we got to try again. That's part of the daily task. We're going to make that a daily task. Imagine meeting one new person a day. Now you're going to get people like the last 2 days who don't reply. Maybe they may reply a couple days later or something, but imagine if you're able to connect with one new person a day on an authentic level, and I don't mean, hey, how's it going? Like your business, hope everything's going well. I mean, you know, hey, how are you doing? You know, came across your profile, looking at some comments on, you know, a Gary Vee post, and I like what you got going, man. I'd love to sit and talk with you one day, you know, shoot me a message whenever you're free. And just genuinely connecting and going back and forth for a good while, even if it's for the day or 2 days or every other week or something, and just building that connection. Imagine being able to do that on a daily basis. What kind of foundation you will have at the end of 365 days, a full year. 365 genuine connections. That's 365 like-minded individuals that you didn't know the year prior. Now, what kind of foundation, what kind of empire can you build with the foundation of 365 like-minded individuals? How big of a building can you build with that? How big of a business can you build with that? Imagine having a question, some legal advice. You got a connection. Imagine needing some advice on what type of business to start. And you met a guy a couple months back who helps people start their businesses. Imagine not knowing which print-on-demand service would be best to start your business. But you met someone earlier in the year who runs 3 successful print-on-demand businesses in 3 various niches. Imagine that. Any one of your necessities, any one of your questions can be answered by the foundation you would have created in those 365 days, a full year of just meeting one individual a day. Now again, not everyone's going to reply, but that's okay. You go about trying one a day. If you make one a day, that's even better, but you just try. And your foundation's gonna be big enough to build an empire, guaranteed. Stay humble, everybody. I hope you guys had an amazing day. I hope you guys were as productive as I had hoped I was. And I hope you guys keep grinding, man. Don't give up. The rest of the day is not over yet. You still got plenty of time to get home. You got to sift through comments of posts and pictures that you've seen and liked, and just connect with people. Give them a genuine, I like that response, you know, connect with them on a personal level and watch what happens to your business and yourself. You start to grow without you knowing it and seeing it. You start to become a different person. Gary Vee put out a post today that said something along the lines, and I'm just gonna spitball it here. It was something along the lines of, most people are trying to change the world. Start with changing yourself. You know how to change yourself? Make little changes like that. Do subtle differences. It's commenting on posts more often, or giving a genuine response, not a fire or like this comment or cool or awesome or absolutely. A genuine full sentence, an open-ended sentence at that, or a question, so that you may garner a response, you may get a response from that. That's how you build connections that easy. This is coming from someone who does not make friends. I'm very antisocial. I'm not the person to be giving friend advice, and I'm giving you friend advice because this is something I've learned over the last 2 months of doing this. Is building these connections is not as hard as I used to think it was. It's really simple. And I noticed that even though I've had a bad couple days and I've had a bad little time recently, and there weren't as productive days in the past 2 months, I've noticed myself being a lot more happier out doing something when I'm out in the streets, when I'm out at stores, when I'm out around other people. I notice myself being a little more engaging, being a little more willing to speak and, you know, make a small little silly comment or a silly gesture that, you know, someone may get a laugh at, or just commenting on someone's outfit or, you know, something they're wearing. Just anything. I find myself being a little more able to speak. And it's, again, the subtle differences, like talking to people in comments more often, like mentioning their page is a lot better, or liking something they put up on a random. Just subtle differences. That's all it takes. But before you can make those differences, you got to start. Before you can see those changes, you got to start. And if you're worried about how it's going to go or how to perfect it or try to be perfect, you're never going to know unless you start. So just start. Just try it. What's it going to hurt? You're on the other end of the phone. They don't live down the street from you. You can comment all you want. They're never going to see you, more than likely. So what? Try it. See what happens. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Stay humble. Keep grinding, everyone. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Day 64 of Entrepreneurialism365. 64. God damn it. 64 of Entrepreneurialism365. The Entrepreneurialist out.